Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna and we'd like to welcome you guys to our newly decorated and fully furnished bedroom. So let's get into it. So today the goal is basically to show you guys around our newly decorated bedroom and also give you some pointers in case you're wanting to do some remodeling yourself. I was just thinking earlier today, as we were putting on the finishing touches in our room, this is the first time that I think me and Cody have intentionally built a space for ourselves, especially in the bedroom department. So we're super excited, and yeah, I kind of want to give you guys some pointers in case you're wanting to elevate your own space or kind of start from the ground up like we did. So the first step in figuring out how we wanted to decorate our space was figuring out a theme. And if you're like me, I had a Pinterest board just full of bedroom decoration ideas, but I did not necessarily know how I was going to take all of those pieces and all those pictures and put them together. And then when I look at my room now, it looks absolutely nothing like what I thought I wanted. So a good first place to start with starting a decor project is finding that pivotal statement piece. So for us, that just so happened to be our headboard and bed frame. So when our room was pretty much completely bare, there was nothing in here. The first thing that we needed to go shopping for was a bed frame because at that point our mattress was just on the floor. So we had gone to a furniture consignment store, and the bed frames on the floor were kind of speaking to me. They were all kind of wooden or hard, and I was like, you know what, I think I might want a cloth headboard. Like, I've been seeing stuff like that online, and I was like, let me see that. Let me see some of those options. One of the employments at the consignment store actually gave us a catalog of stuff they can order for us. And when me and Cody laid eyes on this, we were like, that's it. It looks like pure luxury. Like, I love how tall it is. And the second I saw it, I was like, that's money right there. All right, so as you can kind of see from this headboard, it's got this nice cloth covering. And when we first picked it out in the catalog, I didn't even realize it had this like soft, almost, what do you call it, like velvet texture to it. And then it has the diamond studs in the headboard, and then on the side it's got the little silver rivets. So at one point this was like the only thing in our room, and we were kind of racking our brains of like, how are we going to decorate everything else to kind of mesh with this headboard. All right, so at that point, that's when I hopped on Pinterest again, and I basically typed in bedrooms with black bed frame or black headboard. All kinds of results popped up that were like, whoa, I love that. That looks cool. That's like something I haven't quite seen before. I know a lot of the girlies right now are doing a lot of beige and tan and whites, and it's very like, there's not a lot of color, or, you know, it's just a kind of a design aspect I've been seeing a lot of, and I was like, I don't want to quite do that, even though I think it looks nice. I wanted to kind of step away from that, especially because of the headboard. It wouldn't even match. And so I found this picture on Pinterest, and yeah, we kind of ran with it. So now on to step 2. So after you pick your statement piece, or basically the furniture item, it can also be like a painting that you want to kind of base the theme of your room after, it's time to pick out your furniture. Yeah. So the thing with our furniture is it's actually all refinished. This high boy and the 2 end tables that we actually have in here were my mom's, and me and Cody, you know, got down to work and we repainted and refinished it. So what we have here is our high boy. What we did was paint this all matte black, the deepest, darkest black we could find at Home Depot. And then we repainted the handle silver to kind of go with that to kind of go with the theme of the headboards. So we got silver and black on the headboard, and then we got silver and black here. And then as we move over, we can look at the end tables that we actually redid. So with the end tables, again, we went with a matte black top, matte black drawers with the silver finish. But because the side tables are right next to the bed frame and this is already black, we wanted to break that up. And so we painted the body like an off-white. We didn't want it to be too starkly contrasted. And after we basically kind of picked out the color scheme for our furniture, we decided to get our curtains to match. So as you can see, we have a black curtain on the outside, and then we have a cream color on the inside. As I was saying earlier, we didn't want it to be such a starkly contrasting black and white theme in here. I think that if we had everything just like exactly black and white, black and white, black and white, it would look kind of weird. I don't know why I thought that, but I think it would. So we kind of have a cream curtain in here. It kind of it feels softer than like a stark white. And then on the side of the bed frames, we just have straight up black. All right, so once we had all of those specifics kind of figured out, the next step was basically to go around and get our knickknacks up. So me and Cody, we already had a lot of like furniture from our old home that we were looking to repurpose. We had stuff that was given to us by family that we wanted to make sure we hung up in here too. And then there are a lot of pieces in here that didn't quite match the theme that we had going on in here that we decided to just repaint so that it would mesh well with the room. So first, let's go over here to this corner. So what we have here, we got this from IKEA actually. This is an old, I don't even know, you wouldn't call it a painting because it's actually fabric with like gold stitching. This is something that we had in our old apartment that we just wanted to keep. And then this is actually something that my mom used to have in her home. She was going to get rid of it when she moved into the house with us. We decided to repaint the border. This was actually like a, what do you call it, like a cherry red. And we painted that matte black to go with the theme of the room. These little emblems here for my grandmother. These are also from my grandmother. I've had these things for like maybe 7-8 years, just kind of in the closet collecting dust, and I've always just really liked them. There are these little pewter, I think it is, cups, but I always really liked them. They look like medieval, and I've never had a place to put them, but it goes perfectly with the theme in our room now, so we made sure that they had a place on the wall here. And then down below, we have a little vase, also given to me by my grandmother. And as you can see here, we have the blue flowers with the green foliage. If you haven't noticed yet, the accent colors in here are blue and green. We did want to have a little bit of pop of color to kind of break up all the black, silver, white, cream. And we find that these two colors kind of mesh well with the whole of the room. Over in this corner, we have the little velvet chair, of course our little nightstand, and this is also something that we brought from our last house, the Himalayan salt lamps, and another thing from the old house. This is helping to accentuate that pop of green that we're having in the bedroom, the little plants and foliage. And then we have the same thing pretty much matched over there. And then also, as you can see, we have the little metal cups. I think eventually we're going to put some candles in here just for decorative purposes. I think that looked pretty cool there. So this is some of the art that we have displayed in our room. This is actually really special to us because it was gifted to us by one of Cody's aunts. It was actually a housewarming gift when we first moved into our first house that we sold a while back. And as you can see, it's got the green in it, and it ties perfectly in with the room. Okay. And before we move on, I do want to just mention the bed. Right now, we have a white comforter, and then we have these really light colored green sheets, and then we have blue accent pillows. And then as you can see up here, this is just a little flower motif I made a while back, and we decided to use that above our bed, and it kind of flows. It kind of flows downward. You got green and blue, and then you got the green and blue, and then we have our blue throw down here, and then we just bought this super soft blue carpet to finish it off. And then last but not least, we have our little leaf motifs. This is something else that we kind of DIY'd. These used to be bronze. I spray painted them the same silver that we actually have on the high boy here. And we were going to put candles up here, but we had these little spray painted fruits. We had this little spray painted fruit, so we're like, let's just put that up there. It looks kind of cute, and I don't know, it's a little eclecticness that we like. All right, well, there you have it, guys. That's our complete room tour. We're super proud of this space, and it's like every time I walk into this room, especially when it's clean and put together, it's like, whoa, this is our bedroom, and I can't even believe it. It's almost like walking into like a catalog. And I have to say, like, this is the first time I've had like an adult bedroom. Like, a lot of the times in our old bedroom, there was a lot of hodgepodge, mixed match, kind of no real intention put into the design of the space. So it feels like I'm super proud of us for getting this space together and taking the time to brainstorm and piece everything to where it feels cohesive. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you'd like to see more content, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.